Oh, the joy of battery life. I really hope this is focused now. Are you focused? How about now? How about now? Hello, Woody people. This week on Worldwide Videos channel, we're supposed to talk about what we want to be when we grow up, or at least what we aspire to be for ourselves, goals, dreams, and the sort. All of that fun stuff. Surprisingly enough, Hannah and I have the same kind of situation coming into college. We both changed our majors from something very artistic and creative to something still creative, but of a different genre completely. Growing up when I was younger, I didn't know exactly what I wanted to be. I knew that I liked singing, and I liked movies, and I liked watching movies, and I liked acting, but none of those things are actually very concrete career paths. You really can't make a life out of yourself by watching movies all the time. I mean, you can, but it's really hard to be a movie critic, you know? You can't just go to school for it and then get the job. Everything in show business is luck and talent, and I have some talent, and I have luck. I have some luck. More than I think. What do I want to be when I grow up? I remember one specific time when my father asked me, hey, what do you want to do when you grow up? And I just told him, you know, I just want to be happy. And my father was always like, everyone wants to be happy, Michael. That's not a career. What do you want to do with your life? My father doesn't actually sound like this. This is my interpretation of Richard Nixon. Watergate. I probably shouldn't be making fun of presidents on a YouTube show. Yay, Obama. I believe it was John Lennon whom, when asked what he wanted to be when he grew up, just said happy. To which his teacher replied, you didn't understand the question. To which John Lennon replied, you don't understand life. And I completely agree with that. I used to have dreams of just going to college and having a great time and doing all these stereotypical college things. Joining a frat, joining a musical club, having an easy major, not going to class sometimes, getting drunk, having a girlfriend. Things that are not rated PG. But when I came to college, what actually happened was completely different, and I did not expect it at all, which is life. You never really know what you're going to get, and the only thing you can know about life is that it will be unpredictable. So I majored in architecture when I first got here, thinking it was going to be a great idea. I hated it. It was just something inside of me that kept dying. It was like all the creative things I wanted to do with my life just disappeared, and they kept going deeper and deeper and deeper, and I could never get them back. I had this preconceived idea that I was just going to come to college and everything was going to be so much easier than it actually turned out to be. Not scholastically wise, but just lifestyle wise. And it wasn't. It was difficult and mentally and physically draining, and it was so much better than working out perfectly, because while I was in architecture stressing out, I made some incredible friends. Through the hardship, I met great people, and through great people, I've done great things. So now I'm majoring in managerial marketing, which is really fun, also because, you know, I can sleep now and I can do work, but also because I'm learning things. I can go to class, know what they're expecting me to do, and then produce it the next day. I think it would just be awesome to work in a corporation somewhere, you know. Let's dream big for a second. I would love to work in New York City. I live close to there anyway. I'd love to work corporate at something like Coach. Just a company where I can go around the world and market things to people and make people happy and make somebody see something in a store and say, oh my gosh, I want that. I guess what I'm saying is I don't even know what I want to be when I grow up. I don't even know if I want to grow up. As of right now and for the past couple of years, my favorite band has been Jukebox the Ghost, and from the new album Safe Travels, which came out last year, they have a song called Adulthood. In Adulthood, they have this quote about growing up. And basically it's this. stories like Peter Pan and Jukebox the Ghost and John Lennon, and go for that old, silly statement, growing old is mandatory, growing up is optional. So I think that when I grow up, I just want to be happy. And I know that for a fact. I want to be the happiest I can possibly be, with a good job and a great family. There was so much more I wanted to say about this, but the only thing that I keep thinking about is that I just want to be happy, and I want people to be there to experience it with me. See you next week.